Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing that. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right-hand side, which is a surprise to me, Commander's #1 fan, Mr. OG himself, Chuck Little John. Brody, what you doing, man?
Hey, man, I saw Corey could be 5 minutes late. I just get in and hang with you for 5 minutes, man. It won't be long.
Yeah. Hey, man. My guy OG is a little under the weather, man, so he's gonna be off pretty soon, man, so he can get better. But before he gets off, everybody that's out there, man, please send a heart emoji in the chat for my guy, for Paula and the OG on their anniversary. Happy anniversary, big homie.
Hey, I appreciate it, Jay.
Man, absolutely, man, absolutely. Everybody out there on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, thank y'all for rocking with us. Not your average guy. What's good, man? Steve-O, what's good, baby? Matt is out there as well. Matt got gets. He's out there, man. I hope y'all had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope y'all was able to spend the time with your family, your loved ones. So yeah, man. Let's go ahead and let's just start right here, dog. I want to know, before we even get the Corey on, man, how long do y'all keep y'all food? Y'all Thanksgiving food? I'm still eating mine right now. But in fairness, we cooked ours on Sunday. So how long do y'all eat on y'all Thanksgiving food? 3 days?
I guess I'm wrong, because my wife just ate a ham sandwich tonight.
I'm with you, OG. I still eat mine, man. 7 days. Look, if it lasts 7 days, I'm eating on 7 days, man. Thursday to Thursday. Well, that'd be my last day. Steve says 3 days. He says ham lasts longer, a lot longer than other stuff, though. There we go. We got our guy, Decatur's most fantastic. Oh.
Did I spell it right?
Mr. Corey Davis, what's up, bro?
What it do, fam?
Man, ain't nothing, man. So we trying to figure out how long before you throw your Thanksgiving food away, man. How long do you eat on your leftovers?
Shit, I had something before I left go to work today. I had a turkey sandwich and I had a turkey sandwich and I had some, I forget what it was, like on my side, macaroni and my squash casserole. Listen, let me tell you something. You know Bobby. Yeah, you know Bobby, right? His wife makes the most fantastic squash casserole on the planet. Let me tell you something. We do a deal, right? So on Thanksgiving, she'll make me my own little pot of squash casserole, and my wife will make make Bobby like this I don't know, it's like a pasta salad or whatever.
Uh-huh.
We do it every year, cause it's like an exchange that we keep going. You feel me? So yeah, so in my opinion, let me turn it, I gotta get some light. In my opinion, man, I'm gonna say it all depends on how you store it, because I freeze mine, you know what I'm saying, and we, you know, we put it And like I got this food saver where it take all the air out. My wife does this food saver thing. Hey, I run it, bro. I run it. I don't like that.
Steve said a pecan pie is a must for him.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie. So, we went to Nantucket for the holiday, and baby girl made a pecan pie
Okay.
for the resort that we were at.
That's right. Your daughter get down, don't she?
Yeah, she gets down, man. So this was her first time making a pecan pie. Wife said it was great. It was a little
First time.
Yeah, first time. I don't think I've really eaten a pecan pie. I eat sweet potato pie, apple pie, banana. I don't know what other pie that is.
That's Bananas Foster.
But I
Really?
eat pecan pie.
Really?
You a big pecan pie eater?
Yeah. Hey, listen, you put it on the table, it's finna go down.
Okay.
That's what's up. That was your first time having pecan pie, or you just don't do it?
I didn't even have it.
Oh, really?
I didn't even try to eat it.
Well, so let me ask you a question.
Eat it, man.
What you say, OG?
How you not gonna eat it? And your daughter made that for the first time.
You didn't eat it? You ain't taste it?
I ain't even taste it, dog.
Wow.
Dang, I know, right?
Hey, y'all are making me feel real bad right now.
Cause you tripping.
Yeah. I'm not a big pecan type of guy. So
I'm just glad you're saying pecan, cause most of them jokers say pecan.
Pecan. Yeah.
Pecan.
So you don't eat pecans, huh?
Not really.
Man, I would take pecans and shell them and put a little butter in there, put them in the pan, and put them in the oven for a little while, let them get toasty, and put some salt on them. Boy.
Man, that's
Really?
like candy. Ooh, yeah. That's like,
Work.
man. I throw some sugar on them too. I throw sugar and honey. Hey, man, listen. I know what he talking about. I know what OG talking about, boy.
Oh man, yeah. I feel bad, man. I'm gonna have to. Well, she'll be home in like 6 days, so I have her make us one, so I can try it out.
Have you ever had at least sweet potatoes with the candy pecans on top of it? You know,
With the little chopped up pecans on it.
I mean,
Yeah,
you do chopped or either whole. Okay.
A whole. Oh
Yeah,
no.
he said whole.
No. I had to scrape them off the top.
What? Let me tell you. So my aunt, she would make, you know how the crust for sweet potato pie, she'll use pecans as the crust. And it go hard, boy.
Steve, with y'all, man. I guess it's a Georgia thing or a down south thing, I guess.
Steve, you make pecan pie? Okay. He said I make pecan pies too.
Pecan pie, man.
Hey, you gotta have that crunch to go on top of the sweet potato.
Oh man. Ooh, yeah. You talking about sweet potato souffle, huh?
Yeah, sweet potato souffle with a crunch on top.
Ooh, man, I'm a fat dude for real.
So look, my wife, I normally had a sweet potato souffle, with the marshmallow, my wife does it a little different. She throws raisins in hers. It's good. It's really good.
My grandmother used to do that.
I was surprised. Look, the first time I was like, man, you putting raisins in there? What's this? Hey, this thing's a bust down, dog.
Raisins.
Yeah, you throw some raisins in that bad boy. Look, hey, it's so this, Steve. They got super quiet on me, dog.
That man said the raisins. Listen, have y'all ever had? Okay, does anybody on here have sweet potato? Not sweet potato. Lord Jesus, I got me all messed up now. Come back to me. Okay. Come back to me.
So, I was supposed to give the turkey to our sponsor, man, and we still ain't met up. So I told you have a turkey for you have a turkey for Christmas now.
I was on a regular Wednesday. Potato salad. I'm sorry, potato salad. Has anybody had potato salad and with raisins in it?
No.
I went to a function one time and there was potato salad and it had raisins in it.
Mhm.
And you know how listen, you know how some people ask who make the potato salad,
Right.
and so I didn't even do it. I was just like, "Oh, okay, let me keep pushing. Let me keep it pushing.
No, yeah, I don't know. I've never had that type of potato salad.
I was tripping. I was like, oh,
Yeah, that's something else there. That's something else.
for real.
My guy Steve said candy yams. Candied yams.
Candy
Well,
yams
yeah.
with raisins in it.
I mean, can't no. I think he's just talking about candy yams in general.
Oh, I'm about to say y'all killing me with these raisins.
Yeah, so candy yams is sweet potato souffle. But
Yeah,
you just smash it up. That's all.
to a certain degree.
To a certain degree, right. All right, so man, let's go ahead and give our sponsor a quick shout out before we jump in, fellas. Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional FHA or VA loan? The crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the crew and you.
And you.
All right, there we go, man. Appreciate that, big Alvin. So, my guy, what's going on, James Little John? Welcome on, big homie. Hey, my guy,
James.
Matt jumped on early, man. He was talking about the Baltimore Ravens. He was saying they're frauds. He said that this is the worst Baltimore Ravens team he's seen in a minute, man. And
Called him a fraud.
yeah, he said people picked him, and this is his team.
Damn, fraud.
He said it, so. He's super upset about them losing to a 3-7 Jacksonville Jaguars team. So I know the OG is big on any given Sunday. Would y'all go as far as to say that Ravens are fraud?
I won't go that far. Okay, so how fraudulistic are we putting this? Because like I said, on all aspects of the game or all three sides of the ball, which side is fraudulent? The offense, I'm not gonna put it on the offense because they're doing their part. You know what I'm saying? At least that's how I'm feeling. Our offense is doing their part. I know it's a team sport, but the defense has been letting them down. We've had maybe 4 different scenarios where they've had at least 24 points or more, and they come back to lose the game. That's not offense. You know what I'm saying? That's defense. I'll say this here. I think a commentator once kind of put it out there. Defense over there. One dude, he over there having a good time or whatever. The urgency to keep the game, from losing, it's not there on the defensive end. And I think my boy, Lamar, he showed his, frustration last week when he tweeted about it, because he said he never does that. He never kind of gets out his element. But if I'm going out there and I'm giving it my all, you got to do your part too. And that defensive end is just not doing what they're supposed to do. So if I had to give anybody a fraudulent piece, I'm gonna give it to the defense. Okay. Or I'm putting it on the defense. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, bro.
That's fair. That's fair. I see what you're saying. Like you said, they've had big leads and lost them at the end. And for me, man, I put that on your defense. When your defense, before Steve said almost as bad as losing to the Steelers this year. So
is that all defense though? Is that all defense? Because your offense not scoring no more. So can you put it all on the defense?
Who offense ain't scoring?
I mean, if you up by so many points and you don't increase your points, which means you're not staying on the field that long and you keep your defense out there. So is it all defense?
That's a good point. So and to your point, OG, They put up 20 against the Bills, 19 against the Bengals, 20 against the Giants, 23 against the Browns. They had 27 against the.
Wait a minute, hold on, my bad. Hold on, G. Go back. Go. What's the first team you said?
First team I said was the Bills.
Great defense. I'm go ahead. I'm just saying great defense. Go ahead. Next one.
Bengals.
Not too bad on defense. Continue.
Giants.
Doing well this year.
Browns.
Actually, not too bad on defense. Go ahead.
Okay. Then they put up 27 back-to-back games against the Buccaneers and the Saints.
Terrible defenses.
Then they put up 13 against the Panthers.
Okay, yeah.
But they won 13-3.
Okay.
And then they lost 28-27 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They went for 2.
So you give me over 20-point averages, of scoring, right? Just about 20, 21 up in that range.
Yeah. Is that enough for a Super? So, and he's saying he think they're frauds because everybody had them as Super Bowl contenders.
Mm-hmm.
Can you really be a Super Bowl contender scoring 21 points a game?
Are they out of contention?
No. They're 7-4.
Yeah, I've been saying, are they out of contention? I mean, no. But let's ask the question. I mean, so Philadelphia did the same thing. I think, they felt like the defense was kind of staggering a little bit, though they're 10-1, but they end up picking up some pieces. Maybe they should do the same thing. Sometimes you just gotta go pick somebody up off that couch, to kind of fill in some holes and gaps. But I'm just not ready to throw in the towel with them yet. I'd love for my team to be 7-4. What are they, 7-3?
7-4.
4. Yeah, I love for my team to be 7-4 or 7-3, whatever it is, But now it's too early for me to say that. So Matt, I get it. That sometimes your team better than most because you watch them all the time. But I think they still got a little bit more gas in the tank.
Okay. Matt says, man, at least when they had bad years before, people knew they were a bad team.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I guess, and it's expectations. When you come into the season, you expect to have a really good season, and nobody wants to lose to a team that's not playing well. You know what I mean? That's struggling to win games, and I understand that frustration. And I think.
No, you don't.
I don't think they're frauds, even though Lil John James says they're supercalifragilistic. Supercalifragilistic. I like
your team ain't struggling though. You know what I'm saying? So for hold on. Let me tell you about a team that's struggling. You know what I'm saying? I come and holler at me. I'll tell you about a team that's struggling. But
we here. I mean, we always say Thanksgiving. Well, I've always said around Thanksgiving, you know what your team is.
Okay. You're saying by Thanksgiving, you should know what kind of squad you got.
What kind of squad you got? Are you able to contend, or are you ready to just let's look for next season?
No. I'm not. I love my potential. I've been hollering about the same thing all year. I knew we were better than a 2-17 or 2-15 team or whatever they were trying to say, 2 and whatever. I knew we were better than that. We have a lot more potential. There are a lot of gaps and holes. We have a unique situation where it's a little bit of coaching, a little bit of quarterback, terrible defense, but we still play with a little bit of effort. Sometimes I wish that I was in the same situation as Matt, where you could, where the complaint is on, okay, Matt's complaint is what, the defense, or he just said that they're fraudulent?
They're fraudulent. They're not the Super Bowl contender that he wanted them to be.
I get it, because they're fraudulent Super Bowl contender.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm taking it as.
Okay. All right. Well, if that's the case, then sure, I'll give him that much. But I still put it on the defense. But as far as a struggling team, my team struggles because we shoot ourselves in the foot. And real quick, because I don't want to harp on the Falcons because we know what kind of I think I know what kind of team they are, and I know what we're perceived as.
What
But
kind of
let's
team?
go.
What kind of team? I want to hear it.
We shoot ourselves in the foot. You know what I'm saying? Or there should be no reason why we're continuously struggling to stay in the game, right? Every time it's gonna be like a little bit of luck or a little bit of, man, we just need a little bit of help here. Or let's go with the last game, right?
Mhm.
So we had a chance to possibly give ourselves a W. We get down to the 4-yard line only to throw an interception because like my quarterback get a little bit of put some air on the ball. We get offensive linemen are tall and big, but this man is on the 1-yard line waiting for a catch, and then you tap it up, and then it's interception. Then you get 44 seconds to get another opportunity, only for the defense to hit the quarterback. And I said, "Oh, gee, listen, your team did well. You know what I'm saying? Taking nothing from them. We had an opportunity to win, though. We had an opportunity to do better than we should have. And then we get down, and then somebody goes, "Hey, maybe I should hit the quarterback so we don't have an opportunity to do anything." That's how I felt. You see what I'm saying? It's like, give yourself a chance to win as opposed to getting somewhere and that's the part as a Falcons fan where we get deflated so much. We'll have an opportunity only for somebody to say, "Listen, I just went on to the other side, and they said what we're gonna do is, just so we don't have a chance to come back at all." That's how I feel.
Yeah.
But when I think about, like, say, a contender, a Super Bowl contender, yeah, I can see where you guys are frustrated because your level of needs and wants are way much higher than mine. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to have an opportunity to win, as opposed to going, "Hey man, we didn't beat them up so well," But so to answer your question as far as what kind of team I do have an inexperienced team. I have a young team. I have a team who, like you said, shoots themselves in the foot because of the lack of talent.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, they're all professionals. I give you that. But there is a different level of talent when we line up against a Dallas Cowboys, a Philadelphia, a Bills team, Can you name how many superstars I have on my team?
One.
And that's Grady Jarrett.
Yeah. Grady Jarrett.
Unless you're finna say somebody else, which I've been telling you crazy, but
Grady the only one. Grady
Hey,
the
man,
only
I'm kind of insulted, Corey.
you're insulted? Why you're insulted? You got some more?
No, because you just said we're not a Cowboy team, we're not an Eagles team, we're not a whoever else you said, but you failed to say the team that just beat you.
Okay, I apologize. We're not a Commanders team, but I say this. The only reason why I didn't say that is because I don't like your owner.
Hey, let's not get started on that.
Listen, and then okay, I listen. Okay, y'all beat us, but we could have won. We could have won. OG, y'all didn't beat us down. We competed with y'all, but then again, listen. I ain't trying to be no cowboy dude, but at the same time, I get him that these past 2 years, they've been really competitive, right? We can't take that away from them. When they show up, I think I said this on more than one occasion. God like the Cowboys for some strange reason, Cowboy fan. Look, my son even said it one time. We were when I took my son to the game. He go, "That guy got on the star that Mr. Galen likes." I said, "Why is he here?" I said, then I don't think I can tell him, "You can't stop him, son. They're just everywhere. They're everywhere." But to go back to my team, right? There's always we can never be in contention for a player. When we thought we were gonna get Deshaun Watson, which I'm glad we didn't. Somebody just come over and go, "Hey, just add a little 50 more thousand, or 50 million onto it, so Falcons ain't got a chance."
Right.
We hadn't had so I told my wife this the other day. We get a superstar every 15 years, right? Let's go a la Deion Sanders in '89. Then after Deion, we had Michael Vick, about 15 years later. Then we got Julio Jones, another 10 to 15 years later. Yeah, that's we'll get one. We'll get one every 10 to 15 years. That's it.
Yeah. But isn't that's most teams though?
No, come on, man.
You
Y'all,
don't
but
think
y'all okay? Or let's say a name brand. Then call it a name brand. Ain't got to be a superstar. Call it a name brand.
I think the brand comes from the organization that they're at. I
Sure.
think that helps them brand a little better. But I think superstars, I think they come. Not everybody has a superstar every 50, every year. They'll get them like you said every 15 years, man.
How many you got on your team?
Superstars,
Yeah.
one,
You got one superstar on your team.
Michael Parsons.
Okay, but you pay 4 superstars.
Who?
CD Lamb is not your the next playmaker. He's gonna get top dollar.
He's not a top. I wouldn't say he's a top 5 receiver in the league.
Okay, when I say a superstar, CD Lamb, his new salary, because right now he's still on the rookie contract, right?
Yeah, he's still a rookie.
But he's gonna get paid, correct?
He's getting paid.
Yeah, he's gonna get that bag for what CD Lamb is going to make. And we just put him on the shelf for right now. But for what Michael Parsons is still on his rookie contract too, right? He's gonna get a bag. That got a bag. But right now, these guys are. If you don't want to call them superstars, call them pre-superstars. They are the next in line, all right? Those 3 guys right there. Maybe we throw in Pollard. I'll call him one.
Superstar.
He's pretty decent. He can come to the Falcons and start.
Right, but no, these are good players. But we're saying superstar. Like Mike Vick, that he wasn't a good player.
I'm not putting him in Michael Vick's stand. What I'm saying to you is those 4 players account for the Falcons roster as far as pay. You know what I'm saying? Those 4 guys right there, with what you guys have in or what they're going to end up making. We got one guy, Grady Jarrett, make that kind of bread. Everybody else don't make that kind of bread on our team, which will desire you to say, listen, this guy here, we got to pay this man some money. We got no guys like that.
Yeah, like Steelers. He said Steelers have 0 superstars, and that's what I'm saying. People don't just have superstars; they come like every 15 years. I mean, it's not normal that people get superstars. So
Pittsburgh had, I got 2 pre-superstars on that squad.
Okay.
Got Najee, and you got Kenny Pickett gonna be all right. I think Kenny Pickett gonna get a bag.
What about what?
Watt, yeah, that's another.
Yeah, they got TJ Watt. They do got
TJ Watt, and he on his rookie contract too. They gonna get a bag.
Yeah, they got Watt. I forgot about Watt.
Yeah,
I think a lot of it though. I think a lot of these athletes don't come out of college as superstars. Some of them do, but a lot of them come out and they just happen to go to a team where the team helps them develop and get better and become that stuff.
What's the wide out from Georgia that they got over there at Pittsburgh?
Pickens.
Not bad. Yeah.
He's gonna be a good one.
He's gonna be all right. Him and I saw him and Kenny Pickett talking at the most of them, on offense. That's what you got to do. You get with your guy. He was next to Pickett. Yeah. You do that type of stuff to show that, listen, I'm finna be the guy. I'm finna be the next dude. If he can become the next Roethlisberger, I mean, outside of on the field, then he gonna be the dude.
Yeah,
gonna be the dude.
No, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. You just so hard on your team, man. It's hard to get a superstar. It's hard to get a superstar, man. So getting one every 15 years is good. When the last time Commanders had a superstar?
What you trying to say, man?
He asking. I think he asking.
I'm just asking.
We got Chase Young and Scary Terry. We got a defensive line.
Okay, Chase Young. He said, "Who's Scary Terry? Who is Scary Terry?"
Our receiver, man. Come on now, don't do that.
I don't know your team. I don't like your squad.
Terry McLaurin.
Okay, I don't know that dude. I don't know him.
So, yeah, it's hard to get a superstar. That's so.
Or change the name superstar and put star then.
A
You
star.
name you name one dude on my squad. You know, Pitts is gonna be okay, hopefully, if you use him right. You
Like
know,
the OG said though, it's the organization that kind of makes them that star. The
Sure.
work that the coaching that helps them become a star.
Okay, well, what I like to say is the Falcons, we're never in contention to get the play. We're always grabbing from the waiver wire. We're always grabbing from a dude on the couch. We're always maybe this guy can I know he's 37, but maybe we can get 2 more years of money ball out of him. Come on, man.
That sound like
You
West
know,
Haven. West Haven. That sound like that what you trying to make it.
I don't want to say rest haven, but more what do they call the old folks home? It
Senior citizens living.
it's a senior community.
Yeah, y'all had Tony Gonzalez. He was a superstar.
Who?
Tony Gonzalez.
We got him. We did what we were supposed to do with Tony. He did. We did well. I think we did 11 wins with Tony.
Yeah. Okay.
But when we're struggling with 5 wins, that's what I'm saying. That's where it kind of becomes a situation. I wanted us to go after Ndamukong Suh. He had been sitting there all year. I think we had talked about that. What'd you say?
She said they are saying that your team isn't developing talent. Sounds like shade. We're not doing shade.
Yeah, I don't think they're throwing shade. I don't think they're throwing shade because we know we are who we thought they were. We know who we are. We got a good we have a good product in the Falcons, but we just like when I watched that game against the Commanders, my defense, they were playing way too far back. Why are you playing that far back? So the third down conversions were we give up our third down conversion rate as far as defense is out the roof, man, because I feel like my guy, I'm like, why are you so far back? I get it, you don't want to get burnt, but they get the catch anyway, 3rd and 18 and they convert.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's frustrating, man. Then it may be coaching. You're right. We may not be cultivating our talent properly. But I just say as a struggling team going against a person who says my team is fraudulent when they got 7 wins and they're still contending, that's a little frustrating to hear, and I get it. You guys expect a lot. Every year when we first started the show, you said the same thing. Super Bowl, Super Bowl. I know I ain't finna do that.
Don't feed into that, Corey. Corey, don't feed.
I'm just saying, G is good for that every year. He has no other expectations than Super Bowl. I'm trying to get 7 wins.
I know I'm not feeling well, but that's what he do every year, and it's always just to get up on the clouds and get prepared for that hard fall.
You thinking like that?
It's funny. My daughter Dallas, she sent a text message to the group, to the family today, and she said, how would you describe the Dallas Cowboys?
She sent you that?
Yeah, she sent the whole family in our group chat, our family group chat.
I'm sorry. Let me cut you off. Your daughter Dallas asks, how do you feel about the Cowboys?
How would you describe
the Cowboys? Okay.
Yeah. So wife says every year. We'll get to Steve's question right after this. So she said, so I said, I think you would say probably the most recognizable organization, football team, or most recognizable team in the NFL, maybe even in sports, period. So, and then I said
in sports, period.
The Yankees. I think those. I mean, come on, they're that star is pretty recognizable. Like you can take that bad boy anywhere, and they'll know what that is. Is that not true?
But that's come on, G. Now that's anybody that likes sports gonna know all the team emblems and stuff. So don't try to use that, G.
Not necessarily. And
Pittsburgh has a big time following too now.
They have a big time following too. Yeah. They have a big time following too. But it's the Cowboys. 42 million people watch the Thanksgiving Day game. Like,
wow.
They broke some kind of crazy record for that, didn't it?
And that's on. Come on.
Hey, they had 2 other games that came on.
Lord,
they didn't have that much. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But just to go back. So I put that out there.
I
And then,
can I can agree with that only because you had two crazy markets. You know what I'm saying? Two crazy markets that were playing a football game. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? In New York and Dallas. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah. The second most watched this year was the Cowboys too. I'm just saying.
You know
So,
something. You know something.
Okay. Yeah.
but
All this is about is that self-proclaimed name that y'all have, and magic word being self-proclaimed.
I
Because
mean,
nobody other than Dallas Cowboy fans have ever said it, and I'm not gonna say it now.
I mean,
I get where you're going with this brand. Okay, but go back to the question. So you were the one answering this, or your family were answering?
so everybody's supposed to answer, but only myself and my wife answer. And
Okay.
my wife says, so and I also put, they probably have the best fan base. So
The best? Why are you using best?
my, my wife said the most annoying fan base.
Okay, I can. It is annoying. You don't think it's
Exactly.
annoying? It's annoying.
And so, and what surprised me is she don't know any Cowboy fans but me.
So you're the most annoying Cowboy
I'm-
fan. And she love you. You know.
And she loves me, dog. And she loves me.
So let me understand this, then, G. So
Yeah, right.
on this group chat,
Yeah.
the only people that responded was you and Crystal.
Yeah. I don't know where Chris, MJ, and KD were.
That kind of tell me that they don't particularly care for the Cowboys.
Not that they were busy. They was all at work or school.
But they
So-
had all day. They had all day.
I have an answer for that.
What's up, Pete? My guy.
Remember when, okay, so you know how the world, I'm not gonna say they hate America. They hate our arrogance, right?
Uh-huh.
Like I said before, how we don't battle nobody in terms of, football, basketball, baseball until like the World Series. Until the Olympics or, like but we always claim to be world champions of everything. The Lakers are the world champions because nobody can beat Shaq. The New York Yankees are the world champions.
Mm-hmm.
We claim to be world champions in everything, but we don't play no other team until it's time to not like I said nationwide this thing with the Olympics. The Cowboys do that same thing. The Cowboys will claim victory before the victory is won, which I understand the I understand why they do it, because you don't want anything less than that. And I understand it. Do I like it? No. Does it get on my nerves? Hell yeah, but I respect it. I know OG don't respect it because of the rivalry.
It's a rivalry. That's expected. I don't expect the OG to really give me any props at all, ever.
Yeah. And he don't even call it a rival.
I'm glad.
Pete, man. So Pete says, we spoiled. That's what we expect. So we are spoiled. Yeah, we are. We are spoiled.
You call yourself spoiled?
Yeah. When you win like we win, you get spoiled. You get spoiled. So yeah. But he does also say that he likes how Atlanta is playing. He said you have a good team.
We're trying. That's what I'm saying. We're a respectable try. Like we still as bad as the season is, we have a chance to come out of the NFC South. We still have a chance. That's what I'm saying. I'm not giving that up, but we should be in a better position right now.
Right.
And that's right. A couple of times where we swimming, or we're sailing along and we shoot a hole in the boat and sink ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Or we're chugging right along and somebody forgot to put gas in the motor. And we don't finish on time. But yeah, so that's the part that's a frustrating situation that a Dallas Cowboy couldn't deal with.
No, they deal with it, Corey.
Not like this.
Maybe not like you, but they deal with it. They've been dealing with it for every year for what 40 years now. I don't know how many years it's been.
Okay, but they don't.
G always say, they had this high expectation. They can never be realistic about things. Their thing
I
is
think they're realistic, but it's just the realisticness. I mean, realisticness. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it.
It sounds
It sounds right. There's this playoffs in like I said, the last game of the season.
yeah.
I'm just trying to get out my division. You see,
I know,
I'm just
but
trying to get there.
But see how you are understanding and your expectation is realistic.
Mhm.
Their expectations are not always realistic.
But OG, they team suck though. I mean, so
I'm just saying, G, your team, like I tell you this ever since I've been on this podcast, your team always look good on paper, but paper don't play no games.
we went 12-4 last year, man.
And where did you end up at, G?
I'm just saying, so we was good.
That's a respectable season.
So
Yeah,
you happy with that? You were happy with that?
So you're saying that we look good on paper, but we don't play good. That's not true.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said, y'all, every year, you a Super Bowl or bust. So were you happy with 12-4 last year?
I was, yeah.
No, you weren't. You were just like the mother Cowboy fans. In that
He
stand
said, "No, you wasn't."
I was happy with 12-4. I mean, I want us to win more, of course. But I wasn't disappointed. Remember, y'all was talking about, man, y'all should get rid of the coach. Y'all lost in the first round. We went 12.
Hold up. Were you not leery about your coach situation though?
Oh, no, I wasn't. I love my coach.
Oh, that was Prince.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Prince. Where you at, man?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
y'all remember this conversation.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh, Jimmy writing that shit down. Well,
look, they just said going off the rails in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna get it back on the route. I'm gonna get it back on the track. So OG, tell me how you feel about your team right now. After Thanksgiving, you are on a 5-game winning streak. Who is the Washington Commanders? Who was this?
They are somebody that a lot of people on this panel and a lot of people listening are in a position where a lot of people said they wouldn't be. And that's a playoff contender. I also heard that there was no possibility that all 4 teams from the conference can make it to the playoff. But if the season ended right now, they all would make it.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit of crow for all them to say it, that there was no way that Washington could get to the playoffs.
okay. I do have an answer for that though, OG.
What's your answer? I'm waiting.
I'm just saying, remember, okay, y'all didn't look good with Ronald McDonald under the center, right?
That
Nobody.
man's name is Carson Wentz, man.
Okay, Carson, when he's under center, it didn't look great. And that's what we were looking at. Now, you know me, man. I've been cheering for Heineke all season. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, when y'all put him in, y'all look a whole lot better. They block better. He's making better throws. And even at first you were like, well, when Carson come back, it's his job. Then you finally said, well, listen, I want to take him out. Y'all look a whole lot better on the center with Carson. Now, with Heineke. With Carson, y'all might as well play with me, because I just don't. He's not that dude. But y'all are a different squad right now since he been out.
Yeah, because I guess the thing about Heineke is, excuse me, he's not looking to build the stats. I don't think he wants to do is to protect the ball, get the first downs, and win the game.
I'll give you that. Yeah, that's a better quarterback than
he's stats is not his game. That's not what he's looking for.
Ronald McDonald don't do it.
And I can appreciate that.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. So you are playoff contenders. That's what you said. All right.
Let me ask y'all this. It's okay. So when do y'all play each other?
Last game
of the season.
Yeah.
That'll be a much better game than the game y'all played before.
Oh yeah, definitely. He don't think so, but I can tell you it will.
I mean, y'all have to play them better. Y'all can't play them how y'all played us. but y'all will have to play them. Y'all have to come in,
Right.
kind of Philly like. Y'all have to really play them.
We're gonna come in here and smash my football like we did against Philly. Dallas can't stop the run.
Okay. We just did it twice in a row.
Yeah.
Hey, I played the lottery twice in a row too, but I didn't hit.
Well, we hit though. Yeah, we hit.
You hit the lottery?
No, the Cowboys did.
Oh, okay.
So you're not undefeated though, right?
No.
So you can be beat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Just not by the Commanders, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have a big piece of crow for you too. Absolutely no water.
He said crow with no water.
So I feel like my boys, man, are Super Bowl contenders. I feel like we are one of the top 5 teams in the league, man. So I feel like we have a chance. We have an opportunity, man. So they've showed me that over the last 11 games after Thanksgiving, man. I said I'll tell you how I felt about my team. That's how I feel, man.
So they are Super Bowl contenders. So are you going to?
Absolutely.
So not going to the Super Bowl, but contenders.
Contenders.
Okay.
Yeah. Pete said he was only expecting 9 wins this year, and they might exceed my expectations. Wow.
Who? Cowboys?
Yeah, Cowboys.
Okay.
Yeah. He also said he sat through 3 straight 5-11 seasons looking for a quarterback. So he gets what y'all are going through, what y'all are saying. And during those 5-11 seasons, I wasn't saying we were going to the Super Bowl, y'all. Just let y'all know that too.
Hey, what you were saying though?
Hey man, we need a quarterback. It was bad. We was out there with Brian Leaf, Clint Sterner. It was bad.
So I got a question, G.
Yes, sir.
So you saying that right now y'all are contenders, and y'all are buying real hard for OBJ. So if y'all get OBJ, then will you transpose from contender to Super Bowl bound?
It's still a contender. I think it's still. I think OBJ. We don't need OBJ, but I think he can help. I don't think we need him, but I don't think that pushes us. Like you said, we're going to Super Bowl because we got OBJ. No, it's still going to be. Can we be physical? Can we stop the run? And that's where our money is. That's where our bread and butter is right now. It's been a physical team and stopping the run and being disruptive on defense. If we do that, man, I don't really see a whole bunch of people out there that can mess with us especially in the NFC.
So right now he has 3 contenders that he would go to, and you guys, the Bills and the Giants, New York Football Giants. I guess the question would be for OG and myself, which team do we feel like between those 3 that he's chosen that he should go back to? Me personally, 2 of those teams have cold weather, and for his injury, I don't know if it's conducive for it. I don't know if cold weather, and ACLs, work hand in hand. But I do know grass versus, artificial turf. One of those is not good for your feet, or for your knees. I'm sorry. So, where he's needed the most, I think New York would need. Oh no, I think the Bills would need him most.
Wow. The Bills?
The need, yes, the need is there because they've been making some small mistakes or whatever. Because everybody expected them to be in the same situation as Philly right now, but it's been some situations where I don't think y'all need him. Like you said, y'all don't need him. Now New York, it'll be a feel good story, him coming back, and then but because like I said, you come
in New York,
huh?
They don't have any receivers in New York.
But what I'm saying is, if you come back, those New York fans are going to expect the old OBJ, you know, and he's there to support. And I think they'll want more out of him if he goes back to New York. It'd be a good feel-good story. But I think on the opposite side of Diggs is where he needs to be.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
OG, you agree with that?
Anywhere except for Dallas.
Okay.
Why is that, OG?
Why put that man through that?
Through what?
The star?
Yeah, don't do him like that. Let me go. I agree with Corey. Let me go ahead and go to Buffalo. I know it's cold weather, but he got to play in cold weather sooner or later. I know he'll play in cold weather more because he's in Buffalo.
Yeah.
But he could go play teams that's in cold weather, being cold weather. So you gotta get used to the cold weather.
The
Now,
Cowboys.
Giants, I agree with condition. The Giants do need him most, but I don't think he'll go back to the Giants.
Yeah.
I just don't think so. I think he chasing excuse me. He chasing another ring.
Yeah.
When I say the Giants don't need him because their quarterback can't get it to him.
Right.
They don't have that quarterback there. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Between those two, the only two that can get him those balls is Dak and Allen. Yeah. You know.
Hey, who is this? Pete? What's it? How you pronounce his last name?
Ruiz.
So evidently he a Cowboy fan, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
You can't tell.
I guess I'm gonna have to welcome him to the podcast officially. And just to him, he won't tell me worry about my name. I just want to tell him to worry about your crying fans that's been crying for the last 40 years.
Hey,
Because your team has been disappointing. Don't make me pull some clips from last year's San Francisco game, okay?
OG, man, why you always do that, man? Y'all ain't won since before us.
Because G,
What?
I am not as, like your wife said, Cowboy fans are arrogant. I don't get on here saying I'm going to the Super Bowl. I'm gonna win the Super Bowl.
How many wins y'all gonna have this year, OG?
I got more than you thought I was gonna have.
How many wins did you say you was gonna have?
I said I was gonna have 13.
All right.
But
arrogant.
if I'm not mistaken, okay. But if I'm not mistaken, you and Zach both said we didn't have a chance to make it to the playoffs either.
Yeah, I did say that.
So what is that on your part saying about somebody else's team?
Look,
That's that Cowboy attitude and
still,
mentality.
You gotta remember, OG,
else.
y'all are still last. Like
It don't make no difference.
Look, y'all are still last.
I'm last, but I'm in seventh place right now as far as playoffs concerned.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? Y'all still gotta play. You still gotta play us, and you still gotta play the Giants twice.
And what's your point?
Y'all ain't played them yet.
Okay, and did you not say we did not have a chance of beating Philly? Didn't you say that?
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. I'm gonna bring it correct now, based on all the things you said that we can't do, that we did do.
Yeah, but y'all not gonna beat the Giants though.
Okay. So you be eating crow again. I hope you get your own award because I'm about to give you a none.
Hey, and speaking of picks, man, we did our picks last week or week before last. The fan, which was Steve, he went 8-6 for the first week. 8-6. Your boy G went 11-3. OG went 8-6. Corey went 9-5. All right. And then this past week, the fan, which was Steve again, went 11-4. I went 10-5. The OG went 10-5. And Mr. Corey Davis went 8-7. Bringing our totals, the fan is leading 99-65. I'm in second place with 97-67. The OG Corey's in third place at 90-74. And the OG is bringing up the rear like the Commanders, 88-76.
Like the Commanders.
See what I'm saying about the shade? Let's talk about fantasy league, then talk about bringing up the rear.
No, let's not talk about fantasy league because I can't steal a win. I can't cheat. I can't do.
I'm in third place. I'm in third place in one of mine.
I know which one you're not in third place in.
Listen. I got to be last in the TCY league. Golly.
It's pretty bad, dog. It's pretty bad. I think if you ain't last, I might be last, dog. It's pretty bad.
And look, and I'm trying. I'm sitting there. I'm literally trying. I can't win.
Fantasy pretty rough this year, dog. Honestly.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Rough.
No doubt.
So, all right, man. Let's go ahead and let's jump into some college football talk before we do our picks and stuff. Georgia, Michigan, TCU, and USC are now your top 4 teams, man. And my guy, Mr. Zach, on here, man, he was saying how great it feels to be a Michigan fan.
That joker called my house trying to find my wife. I said, look, I ain't pick it up for I missed it. Then I'm sitting there talking to my wife, and I said, Zach called. She go, you better not call him back. Michigan is there.
Michigan is there, man, at number 2. Do y'all believe that USC, do y'all think they should be in the top 4 spot and push Ohio State out with 1 loss?
And USC is 1-loss team too, right?
Are they a 1-loss team?
Yeah, I think they're 11 and they're 11-1.
They lost to Utah. They said they could revenge that loss this weekend.
Oh.
he can't wait. Oh, Utah.
Pete says it's all love, man. You know it's all love, dog.
That quarterback is decent at USC. Not bad. Now I don't know if they should have pushed out Ohio State, but I mean they pushed Ohio State out the top 5, when they've been riding number 2, but they did the same thing with Georgia. They moved them 3 spots. They don't move 1. They committed move you 3 for a loss. And we didn't even take an L, and they moved us 3 spots.
Yeah. Woo.
The question that we need to be asking, right? If the playoffs started today, Michigan will play TCU, which are they going to take care of the business? I mean, is Michigan as tough as we think they are? Because remember we projected this. We knew one of those teams were going to lose, but we kind of thought. I thought that it was going to flip flop a little bit, and I thought that Ohio State was going to be number 4. That's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But if all teams take care of the business, they win their conference. Because I think Michigan has to play Purdue. They'll mop them up.
So how did Purdue get in with an 8-4 record, and Ohio State not?
Because I think Ohio State and Michigan are in the same. I think it's
East
and
the
West.
Same side. Yeah, they're on the same side.
Right, they're on the same side. Sort of like how we playing LSU, and LSU is already they taking 3 losses. On Georgia on the East, or SEC East, and they're on the West. So we'll play the West.
Okay.
So that's kind of, they broke it up the same kind of way. I mean, hell, they could have, they just did the best in the East. Or is that the Big Ten?
Yeah, Big Ten. Big Ten.
Yeah, Big Ten East versus West. So, Michigan and Ohio State bump heads. You feel me? So same way with Georgia. We're gonna play a LSU team that ain't, at this point now they're mathematically out. All they gotta do is play spoiler. That's the reason why we didn't see. I think that's the reason why we didn't see Alabama, because LSU beat Bama. Though they took 3 losses, but head to head they will win because of the head to head matchup.
Okay, that makes sense then. So if USC loses to Utah, just to say, will that push them out, or can the polls change again, or is this it?
Yes,
It can change again if
It change.
TCU or USC lose.
Uh-huh.
It's
Mm-hmm.
definitely gonna change.
It'll
Okay.
change. Let one of them take an L. Hell, if we take an L, we'll probably move to. Shoot. They'll do whatever they could to get Alabama back in that thing.
And Nick Saban is crying. He's crying about not being in it. So
He want to be there.
they want to be there, and you know they want him there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this can be the first year in the college football playoff that you don't have an Ohio State or a Alabama.
Wow.
If these guys, if everybody take care of the business.
Who was Ohio State playing?
But next week they got
Nobody.
they idle. They got to idle. They got to buy.
They got to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they won't play until today. What bowl game?
Yep.
Wow.
So they don't know who they're gonna play, right? They hadn't, because they hadn't chosen who they're gonna.
Well, I think all that started happening after this week.
Okay.
After these championship games this weekend.
Okay. Damn. Okay. That's all right. So Deion Sanders, man, got an offer from from Colorado without an interview. What percentage do y'all think, or give me a percentage that you think he will go to Colorado, or actually to even leave Jackson State, and not this year, but in 2 years?
I think there's a chance he might leave Jackson State in maybe 2 years or so. I think he'll at least stay there to his sons finish their career. But for him to think he's going to Colorado now with no interview, the chance of that happening, I think, is absolutely zero. Because, I mean, why even consider that? They go offer you a job, not even give you an interview, not knowing. I mean, no talking, no nothing as far as my expectations of the school and the school's expectations of me. Really? No.
Right.
I think it was more like like a comfort feel offer. Like, listen, this is yours to take. I mean, I get, you pose the interview and all that, but listen, this dude has been more than transparent on what he's been doing with Jackson State from a social media standpoint, from a, they where it is, who Deion is, prime time. It ain't like you don't know what you're gonna get. Now, the question that we got to be asking ourselves is he ready for the Pac-12? To see USC, to see who is Arizona, to see Oregon, to see these are some contending schools that we're talking about here. Is he ready to take Colorado to that level of play? Now, we said this, I think, amongst each other once before. All that internet, all that social media, give me my theme music, that ain't working at the Pac-12. I don't know if that's working at Colorado. I don't know if they decide to go, listen, this is what he does. He's going, you're going to see the inside of that locker room. You're going to have Snoop Dogg come over there. You're going to have,
Right.
Are they ready for that in Colorado? This dude did and when the team was coming out, he had, what's the guy named Belly Bread or whatever. He did almost like a concert as the team walked out to the sidelines. Yeah. You can't do that at Colorado.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think he's going nowhere.
Kanisha said there's an 80% chance he's leaving.
Where she get that? Where you get that number from, babe? Who you talking to?
8% chance he's leaving this year. 8% chance he's just leaving.
He's leaving.
Oh, I think he's going. I think he will eventually leave. Like I said, I think he's going to stay there at least till his sons finish their career.
I got another stat for y'all. So the average coach in the Pac-12 starts, salary starts between 6 and then, on the top end, with USC at $12 million a year, almost $12 million a year.
6 million a year or 600,000?
6 million, not 600,000. This the Pac-12, Pac-12 average coach, 6 million. So right now at Jackson State, his salary is, which he gave away, I think is at 1.2, and I think that they were stretching to give him that. I think it's 1.2 if I'm not mistaken, if he's making a meal. But the average coach in the Pac-12, from what I was hearing, I think like it's either 6 or 4. Because I think Herm Edwards had the last salary, and I think he was right at. I think he was 4. I think Herm was 4 a year.
I ain't realize he made that. God Almighty.
Hey man, okay. So take right now, so Georgia, our man, he makes right at, what is it? We're still below Nick Saban. Nick Saban makes, is it what's Nick right at 20? Right at Dub?
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, but why you looking for that? I'm gonna tell you something about Colorado.
Okay.
Since 2003, Colorado has had 3 winning seasons.
Since 2003?
2003.
Wow. Okay.
They've had 3 winning seasons. Their winning seasons was 8-5, 7-6, and then they had one in 2016. They had a record of 10-4. This year, they are 1-11.
So I can see why they just offered him the job arbitrarily, just willy-nilly come and get this job.
Right, but to me, that's set up for failure, man.
I know he'll end up recruiting better to get more than one win.
But will they give him time? You remember how y'all talked about the Notre Dame coach?
Right.
Will they give him time? That's my thing. I would hate for him to leave HBCU and go somewhere and get there for 2 years and they let him go.
Yeah.
Right.
What's Nick making?
Right underneath 10 million. So he's like nine something. Like
for that, is it 9? Okay, so okay.
So
I thought, huh?
He got 93 for 8 years.
So dang, my man just went to Nebraska making about that same thing then.
Yeah.
Hold up. So my bad. So go back to what I was looking at.
8 years. He got 8 years, 93.6 million. His average salary is 11.7.
11.
Yeah.
So he's the highest now? 11. So my bad on the 20 something. So
Jimbo Fisher got 75. Mel Tucker from Michigan State, he got 10 years, 95 extension.
What's Georgia? What's my guy making?
Let's see what he's making. Kirby Smart got 112 million for 10 years.
So that's an average of right at
about 11 too.
So my bad. So 11. So so go do me a favor then. Maybe I was looking at something wrong then. The Pac-12, what's the average coaching salary for a Pac-12 coach?
All right.
Or maybe it was 12 million. Look, maybe that was the average. Maybe I looked at it wrong. You guys think so? USC should be the top, or either Oregon should be the top go-getters there in terms of money.
All right. Pac-12 head coaches range from 8.9 to 2.4.
8.9.
Yeah.
What's 8.9?
Stanford's David Shaw makes 8.9
million a year.
Yeah.
And you said who's 12?
Nobody. Oregon State. Okay. Oregon State, he's the lowest. Jonathan Smith, he makes 2.4. And Oregon's Mario Cristobal makes 4.4.
Okay, so 2 million to the 8 is their top. What's USC coach?
Let's see. USC. Who's that? Lincoln
Riley.
Okay. Yep. I think I just saw him too. Hold on. Lincoln.
OG, are you near your computer?
And then my phone.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
he's right at 11 million too.
11. So 2 to 11. So
Yeah,
okay.
10.
So maybe I was. All
He
right.
got
So
10 for 110.
okay. So the Pac-10, sorry, the Pac-12. Like I said, you just said so 2 to 12, almost 12 or 11 million up in that range.
Yeah.
Well, get
Okay.
this. Matt Rule just went to Nebraska. He making 9.25 out the top.
Out the top, and he's still getting paid from the doggone Panthers.
From the Panthers. Golly, you know, he just get that's just money, man. That's money out there. So the Panthers owe him what they say 62.
Yeah.
That's what's left on. Just gonna go, man. We're gonna pay you. We're gonna pay you. See,
Dang.
okay. So that's what I'm saying. If you throw Deion Sanders in that range, I guess you know. So do me a favor, G. If you're looking at that, let's make sure I'm saying this right, because maybe he got 4 years, 1.2 million. I don't know. What is Deion Sanders? That man started laughing.
Oh, you.
What's that man's salary, man?
Look at that.
That man said, "Hey, I know that right. Man, I be making nothing." Because he did donate his salary.
Hey, you right, dog. 4 years, 4-year deal worth 1.2.
Yeah, so okay. So my bad. I'm thinking this per year. That thing, that's in 4 years. Deion, yeah, y'all going to keep that. Keep that.
Yeah.
So 1.2.
300,000.
Huh?
You got an average of 300,000 a year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
my God.
so is it about the money? Are they testing the wars to see if Deion really cares about the HBCUs, or does he want the money? Is the money gonna talk more? Money talk, boom,
Okay.
be it talk.
I think all that is you know how when you're going out, you're trying to recruit the top athlete, and
Yeah.
you won't be the one to say, "Well, I offered you first."
Right. Oh, okay.
Say what now? Say that again. Say it again, OG. OG done passed out over there.
So he was saying, you know how like when you recruiting somebody
Uh-huh.
and you want to be the first one to put that offer out there, so they be like, hey man, hey,
Oh, okay, okay.
I believe in you first, so you might be able to take less money.
We believed in you first.
And this is what I feel is happening, and what Kanisha said. They are using the money to pull them and the recruits away from the HBCUs.
Yeah. If he leaves, it's or they say all hope is gone, because I don't think they're gonna get them. They ain't gonna get Jackson State that stadium. You know, that contract with United Airlines, that y'all finna get back on this bus. You know, all that jet flying stuff.
It goes back to what we were saying before about other HBCU coaches jumping on board and doing the same thing and backing Deion in this whole situation. And if he, like you said, man, if he leaves, they're gonna go right back to where they was.
Yeah.
And the struggle bus. And that's what Deion was trying to get them not to do.
Right. Stop taking these $500,000 beat downs from SEC and Pac-12, and then it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. As for it, start at $1 million. You want to beat us up, start at $1 million, because you done killed my season by beating up my players.
Right.
A la Southern when we played Georgia, and the our main wideout, he ended up being paralyzed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he got beat by the kicker.
Dang.
The punter. Yeah, the punter had hit him.
Man. Okay, fellas, man. Let's go ahead and let's jump into our picks, man, while we got 14 minutes of time left, man. Let's jump into our picks for this week. So y'all try to catch up. We need a fan out there. Pete, if you still out there, big dog, hey man, why don't you be our pick'em fan for the day? All right. We got a Thursday night game, Buffalo at New England.
At New England.
Buffalo.
Yeah, I take Buffalo.
Do I believe in Buffalo? They kind of struggling, man. New England. No, I'm going Buffalo. The New England let me down last week. I picked them bad boys. They showed let me down, man. What picked them to beat? I picked them to beat somebody last week. I don't even remember who it was. Oh, Minnesota. I thought they were gonna beat Minnesota. Oh, my fault. Hold on, because got something to say here. Hold on. Southern won the Bayou Classic and are headed to the SWAC championship. Oh, that's right. That's right.
That we are.
Southern.
And we got to play who? And guess who we got to play?
Jackson State.
At Jackson State. That's one thing I understand about the SWAC, real quick.
At Jackson State?
Yeah, why did they do that? Why don't they play the neutral site?
Yeah. They picked the team with the best record get the home team in the SWAC.
It should be a neutral site for the championship, though.
Yeah, it should be. I agree.
They have before, but so this new AD. Let me say this real quick. This new AD that they have at at Southern. So let me tell you what has been moving the SWAC are classics. For some strange reason, they just been kind of classic happy lately. But and then that whole that SWAC committee to save a little money. And I think it was teams like Southern, teams like I think Jackson State. I'm not sure if they agreed to this, but what they did was, the team with the best record, and I ain't gonna lie, they had done it before. You get the pick of the house, for that particular game. Mm-hmm. And at this point, honestly, nobody is disagreeing that Jackson State has been bringing in foes and foes of people, for their games. And that's where it's gonna be hosted at. You know what I mean? So
don't seem fair.
Yeah,
don't seem fair. Wow. Okay. Well, congratulations to Southern, man. Hopefully y'all band to get to go.
That AD, that athletic director. Okay, so real quick, once again, man. So. What happened? Like I said, so the band director that he ended up going. We had a band director that ended up going to jail behind misappropriation of funds and money. When that happened, because the band used to have their own, the band department always had their own funding. We had our own department. We handled our own in-house money. So when the guys started misappropriating the funds, then they gave it to the athletic director or put the band under the athletic department, sort of like every other band. And he started to pick where they would go, where they would pick and choose where they would go. And he's not from the South. He guy from I think he's from the Midwest, but it's band ain't his thing. He's football, so yeah, I just want to put that out
there. All right. Green Bay at Chicago, the Jordan Love era may be beginning.
I thought they say where Aaron Rodgers was gonna play.
Yeah, he said he playing.
Oh, he said he playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he playing. Ain't giving nothing to Love right now.
Wow.
And as bad as they are, he can sit out and but they still got a chance, is what he said. As long as they have a chance, then he gonna play.
But Justin Fields is hurt, right?
He said he gonna play too.
He's day to day too.
Yeah.
He gonna try to play.
He gonna try.
Separated shoulder. I don't know how he do that.
Yeah.
You sit your butt down.
Yeah.
If now if Love is playing and okay, put it like okay, I guess I'm gonna go with Green Bay if Justin Fields ain't playing, because either one of the two.
It's one of the two. You gonna pick a team today. You ain't gonna to do this again.
What I said. All right, I'm going with Green Bay.
I'm going with Green Bay.
He's on contingency plans.
I know, right?
I think we all go.
He said, no, you're gonna pick a team. Okay.
We all go Green Bay. One thing Green Bay do is beat Chicago. Jacksonville at Detroit. Two surprising teams this year, man. They both played hard.
Have they both won 4 games or they 3?
Let me see.
They both 4-7.
4-7. Yeah.
Wow. At Detroit.
Flip a coin. I don't know. I guess I go with Detroit.
Yeah, I think I'm going with Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. I think I'm going to Jags too, man. I'm going to Jags too. I like what they're doing over there with old Trevor Lawrence. All right, the New York Jets at the Minnesota Vikings. Mike White. They might have found them somebody that can put some points up after Zach Wilson decided, hey, man, I'm not the problem. Y'all the problem.
That man said, no, I ain't the problem. No.
I'm going Vikings.
Yeah. Yeah, I go with the Vikings.
Now, y'all was high on the Jets early in the season now.
I'm going with the Jets. I'm still going with the Jets. I think the Jets, they have a good chance of making the playoffs, man. Right now, if the season ends, they've been in playoffs right now too. All right, let's go Tennessee, Philly. Tennessee at Philly.
Philly.
Man, that's gonna be a good game, though.
Yeah, Philly fast.
Yeah.
Who won Tennessee?
Yeah, it's because you want Philly to lose.
Yeah, I'm going with Philly.
They can't stop the run.
Who can't stop? Y'all can't either.
Okay, continue.
Guess who the number 2 defense in the league is right now?
Okay. Did they get you the best record in the NFL? No.
I thought we were talking about defense.
I'm just saying. I don't understand what that gets you.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
We stopping the run. So
okay.
I
How many interceptions your boy got this year? You was rating on last year?
Hey, the lockdown, they don't even want to throw to his side. You should know. You should know. How many catches McLaurin had?
Keep moving on.
How many catches McLaurin had when he guarded him, huh?
Keep moving on, G.
Okay. I thought you wanted to bring that up.
Trust me, I will.
He owns McLaurin.
Mm-hmm.
Denver at Baltimore.
Denver at Baltimore.
And he got 3 interceptions.
Denver at Baltimore, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore.
That's right.
Oh,
Let's ride. Let's ride. Couldn't even get nobody to come to his birthday party, man.
What?
Yeah, his wife threw him a birthday party, man, and half the team didn't even show up. All right. Hey, Deshaun Watson going back to Houston.
Ooh, I'm about to watch the beginning of that game, boy.
Man, it's gonna be crazy.
I got Cleveland. I think their defense is gonna be too much.
Yeah, I got Cleveland too, but boy, I'm gonna watch the beginning of that
one.
Yeah, I got Cleveland too.
That's gonna be a little bit of entertainment there.
That is, man. Hey, must see TV. All right, Seattle at the Rams.
Seattle.
I'm going to Seattle. Rams don't have no quarterback.
Yeah, out for the season, possibly.
All right, hey, this is gonna be a good one, man. Miami at San Francisco.
Ooh, wow.
That's gonna be a good one.
Wow.
At San Fran?
Yeah.
Miami coach playing against his former team for the first time.
Ooh-wee.
And then they playing in San Francisco. Man, it's gonna be a warm day out there. Just golly.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Oh man.
I believe in Miami, man. I'm gonna go with Miami.
Tua ain't lost yet, has
he? He ain't lost yet, dog.
Now I think no time he lost when he started was the game he didn't finish the game. He didn't finish the game, so
right. So I'm gonna go with Tua. I'm gonna go with Miami.
So I'm gonna have to be the lone wolf in this one.
We going to the Niners?
You going to 49?
I'm going San Fran.
Okay.
At home.
Dang,
Yeah.
they are at home. And whoa. God. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with my pick, OG. But God, I feel you though.
Oh. All right, another good one, man. Kansas City at Cincinnati.
I'm Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Jamar Chase said he coming back.
Yeah, I'm going with Cincinnati because of Chase. Because Chase coming back.
Is it?
Yeah, he coming back.
Coming back. They thought he'd be back last week, and he
What
sat out
injury?
for this game right here.
What injury did he have?
Was it his hamstring or
Yeah, I think I'm
something like
going
that?
Kansas City, even though he coming back.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure we'll be football shape coming back. He's been out a few games.
Yeah. Okay, I got Cincinnati. All right, Chargers at Las Vegas.
Oh, Chargers.
I don't know, boy. Vegas been coming on.
They've been playing pretty well, man. I'm going LV.
Jacobs got top speed of 20 miles per hour in that touchdown run that week.
Jacobs went off, didn't he? I'm talking about
200 plus, man.
God. Oh man, yeah, he
I'm
did do
going with
that.
Las Vegas too. I'm going Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
And
All
them
right.
Joker tried to trade him last year.
Right. All right. New Orleans at Tampa Bay.
You know what's so crazy, man? I look. I need both of them to be be even or something. Or take a tie. I need, but I gotta go. I gotta go with New Orleans because I need Tampa Bay to take an L.
They always play them tough, man.
They do.
always play them tough.
Where they playing at? This in New Orleans?
In Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Is
I'm
it
going Tampa Bay.
Oh, yeah. I gotta go with New Orleans. I need them to win, but hold on. I can't. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta get my win total up. I know why I personally feel, but Tampa Bay gonna win. Tampa Bay gonna win. So I'm going with Tampa Bay. I'm sorry. Scratch that out, G.
All right, I got you. OG, I'm going with New Orleans. I'm gonna try one more time.
I'm gonna try one more.
One more time.
That's it, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Just because I don't know what they do on defense to him, but they give him a hard time, man. Indy at Dallas. OG, I know you're going with Indy. So I'm gonna put you down for Indy.
Bro, can y'all see that headline with Jeff Saturday beating Dallas? Can y'all imagine that headline?
I don't think nobody want to see that headline. You know what I'm saying?
Who don't see that headline?
Jeff Saturday with winning this coaching position. Nobody's happy about that. None of them coaches.
Look, honestly, I'm surprised that they didn't change this game and put somebody else on. Like Andy's not playing well.
When y'all play?
Huh? Sunday night?
Oh.
No, Sunday night on prime time.
A prime time game, man. That's back-to-back prime time game for Indy.
Old fashioned ass whipping on prime time. You know what?
The Indy. James Lil John going with Indy.
They could. They just need to do well. They just need to do better.
They got to do well. I think they will.
You think who will?
Indy.
In Indianapolis.
Anyway, G. Come on with the pick.
Yeah. I'm going Dallas.
You going Dallas? All right. OG?
You know who I'm going with. I don't care about that record of picks.
He's so kidding about that.
All right. Pittsburgh at Atlanta. Y'all got a big game, man. It's gonna be terrible towels all through y'all stadium on Sunday, dog. I don't know how you're gonna be in there, bro.
I'll be there. I'm just hoping that we continue to play well, enough to compete. If we can compete, we'll take it. So I'm going with Atlanta.
You're going with Atlanta. All right.
Who you going with, G?
It's gonna be a lot of Pittsburgh fans. Matter of fact, I got to see if Rodney going to the game. I know my brother is.
I'm going.
So
I
I
hate
gotta
this
call
Corey
him,
for you, but I'm
get the
going
other.
Pittsburgh. They got a big following, man. It's gonna be like playing at home.
You going with the followers? You know, why you doing that?
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
I'm
man.
going.
Pittsburgh,
I feel you.
And Pitt
Pittsburgh
didn't
coming
look
off a
good.
high.
They
They
didn't
just
look good
won.
against.
It don't make a difference how you look, as long as you win.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And they always get them ugly wins. But you know, but what you about to say, G?
I was saying that they didn't play well against Indy. Indy's not a good team. I think Atlanta's a better team than what Indy is. I'm going Atlanta. I'm going Atlanta, man. At home, I think they're going to be upset. There's going to be so many Pittsburgh fans in there, man. So I think they're going to show out, man. I'm going with Atlanta. All right. Last game, man. Since it's my guy's anniversary, we went with the Washington Commanders versus the New York Football Giants.
Oh, we gonna do what we do.
What that is?
All we do is
What?
you know
What y'all do?
all we do is 5 in a row. Win,
Oh.
win.
Okay. No.
What's that quarterback name for the Giants?
Daddy Dimes?
Danny Dimes.
Diddy Dimes. Meet MetLife Field. Turf.
They play y'all at they're playing y'all at MetLife is in New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in New Jersey.
Yeah. Wherever it is, right in the middle. I know. I'm going with New York, man.
I'm going with New York too.
I like being by myself.
You're gonna have to.
All right. We'll put Kanisha's picks in here, man. And Kanisha's going to Washington. So you're not by yourself.
Thank you, Kanisha.
You are by yourself in Pittsburgh, though. She got Atlanta winning. Because she loved her baby.
Hey.
Because she got a personal seat there.
Hey, are y'all gonna re-up y'all seats again for next year, dog?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That's
man.
Y'all hooked now, huh?
I'm in. Yeah, I'm in.
That's what's up.
Look, yeah. I mean, I honestly, before we had the tickets, we were gonna give away the Pittsburgh tickets, but we were like, shh, It's actually a good event. You know, it's a good. You know, they put on a good show at the Falcons Stadium. You know.
Yeah.
So.
All right, man. I got everybody's picks in. Hey, great show. Episode. I have no idea what episode it is. Let me see what episode we're on. Episode 55. Episode 55 in the books, man. Hey, OG, man. You a soldier, big dog. That man came on sick and all.
On his anniversary, I know, right?
Man. Tell Paula thank you. Tell Paula we said thank you, man.
Take a shot of Tang, man, or
yeah.
They castor oil, you know, they cod liver.
I hear you.
Yeah. Go do what I do, man. Eat some ice cream. That thing, hey, go right through your system, dog.
I'm about to say it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out one hole, ain't it?
Come out, dog. It's gonna come out.
I mean,
hey, man, great show. Like I said, episode 55 in the books. Thanks once again to our sponsor, Mr. Alvin Jameson. Check us out on Sunday at 7:30. We'll be back on early, and we're getting off early probably too. Now I'll stay on a little longer.
Yeah, that depends on what's going on.
I ain't about to let y'all get me out of character again, though. I'm not gonna let y'all do that too. All right. Everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, man, thank y'all for rocking with us. Kanisha Davis, James Littlejohn, my guy Pete Ruiz, man. Appreciate you, homie. Roger Smith, what's up, big dog? Man, I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Zach, my guy, not your average guy, Steve, and my wife, of course, Crystal Wright, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. We love y'all. Everybody who's watching it on all our podcasts, make sure y'all hit the like button, comment, and follow us on all of our social media platforms. We thank y'all. We love y'all. We'll holler at y'all Sunday, baby. Keep your head on a swivel and keep God first. We are out.
Hey, y'all be good, folks.
No doubt,
You
man.
too,
Yeah, man.
better,
Get well, bro.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right,
All right, fellas.
All right, my guy.
right.
I say, brother.
No doubt.